Hi everybody, and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. Thought we'd have another play in my Christmas journal that I'm making for my daughter-in-law. And I have it's a new idea for me, and I want to share that with you. But first, I went through here, and I'm going to start working from the front and move right to the back. And it's going to be hopefully a little quick, fun video. I've already pulled some things, and I would love to have you stick around, as I always ask and request, because I love having you sit here at my craft table. So thank you again for joining me. So this is an older piece of ephemera I found. This goes with the, I think this goes with the Wonderful, it's either the Wonderful or the Cottage Christmas, the new digital kits that I purchased. And then these are some sweet little peppermint candles and candy canes and a candy mint. Same kit. And then I clipped out these little flowers, which could kind of pass as a snowflake as well. And I'm almost thinking about putting a little tiny bit of glitter on here just to brighten them up a little bit. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I love glitter, but I don't know if it would come off in the book or not. And then these would just wear plain again. So I may just leave them off. Sometimes we have great ideas and they just don't work out. But I'm going to make just a little tiny collage here on the front. I'm not going to do anything crazy or too fancy. I wanted to put a little piece up here that she could write on or put a date, however. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my tape runner for these. I think I'll save my glue for some other pieces that may need it. And then these will work out just fine with tape on here. This is for my scrapbooking. So when I have those long pieces of, those big pieces of 12 by 12 papers, I can make a big long run, and it comes in handy when I use these. And I think this is kind of roughed up here from where I kind of clipped it out, and I'm gonna do this over my basket, and I'm just going to rough up the edges here a little bit more to make it a little bit more rustic. Let me see, I'll do this here. I guess I'll do it right on here, and then I can put these in the trash this way. And I like this little piece because it just kind of cuts the paper and roughs up a little bit. I'm going to do it on this side because I'm going to be putting that piece, that Santa, up along here. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you stick around. Leave a message. Let me know that you are here. I love hearing from new gals and gents that come and stop by. It's always nice to meet new people. And if you are a regular subscriber, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you all very, very much. And I look forward to our chats that we have and you sitting with me each time I do post. And a special thank you to my patrons over on Patreon. I'm not going to ink around this because I really want to keep that circle there, the white circle. And I cleaned this tip earlier, and yep, there we go. It's coming out kind of slow, but I'm having a dickens of a time. Trying to get that out. And I thought just a nice, fun little collage in here would be fun. And I'm going to use my, normally I would use my fabric, which maybe I will on this. I'll use my 3-in-1. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for it to dry. I need to put a pin in there, otherwise it'll get gunked up. But I do like using this for my flowers and such. More than flowers, my fabrics and lace, I should say. That was kind of silly. I don't use it just on flowers. And I left these little points on here on purpose because I think they look a little bit more like snowflakes with these little points on them. It's not that I forgot to cut them off. There, I think they're really cute like that. And I think what I might do is I might add a few little sequins. Let's see if we can add some cute little Christmas sequins to this. Let's see here. I have these little red ones. I'm trying to make this a little more blingy and festive. I don't know. I'm just going to play here for a minute and just see how these might fare on there. Of course, I've got the white ones. I think the white ones are just all small. Yeah, and the white ones you're not going to be able to see. These all have static electricity in them too. Let us see here. So you can see I don't know if you can see, there's a little difference between some of these red ones. Some of them have a little shimmer, like an iridescent shimmer inside of them. But I don't think I'm going to use them on there. I could put a few here on, I like the little iridescent one. I could put a few right there. That might be kind of cute. Like that. That adds a little bit of something. So this here, just thinking which might be best. For I'm going to try the art glitter glue. And maybe I won't. That tip still isn't working. I don't know. This is where the detail work really. Don't mind me. Half the time, I don't finish a sentence when I'm concentrating. And then if I come back to finish it, I don't even know what I was talking about or what I had mentioned. I'll leave that like that. I think that is cute. So that has a little shimmer to it. Okay. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I probably should let that dry for a few minutes, huh? I think I'm going to let that dry, and I'll be right back. All right. So while I'm waiting for those little sequins to dry, I had this trifold that I showed you when I made the tags, and I thought I would make a little trifold journaling space out of this. So I gathered some little goodies to decorate this. And we will get this done. Now we should be able to go back to the book. So I hope everybody is having a great day. Today's Friday, and it's later in the day. What time is it? It's 4:42, and it's been a good day. We, hubby and I took his assistant out to lunch today, and it was really nice. He hasn't seen her since the incident on October 1st. So I'm trying to get him. Okay, so let me tell you here what I did. So I cut out this sweet little mouse image, and I think I am going to take that. I'm just debating whether to take that white out or not. And I cut this cute little mouse here. This little, looks like a little gent with his little holly. And I have these two little pieces of ephemera that have come from the kit. I'm going to use these on the back. On the inside, I may do a little stamping or just maybe a little bit of paper on each side, but I will figure that out when we get there. But yeah, we took Jenny out to lunch today, and we have a really cozy little restaurant that we we go to, and it's great this time of year. Because they have a few fireplaces in there, and they have them going, and they have already decorated for Christmas. They don't have a lot up, but they have just enough to make it festive, because we do have Halloween. That's over with. We do have Thanksgiving coming up. And the restaurant that we took her today to, I'll definitely be putting something here because my gluey fingers are getting all over this. It's called the Log Jam. And it has been around for as long as I can remember. And they've got the best salad bar. I mean, fabulous salad bar. And that's why a lot of people go there. So we went there today because it was her anniversary with our company. She's been with us for 20 years. And Jenny will be forever 22. She started with us when she was 22 years old. And she is the happiest person on the face of the earth. She is just a bundle of joy. And she's my husband's assistant slash HR. So I got her a nice gift, and we took her to lunch. And it was just a really nice day. And she was so happy to see Mike. And when I got Jenny to the salad bar today, I told her, I said, I didn't want to say anything in front of Mike, but I said, I'd really like to give him kind of like a surprise party. We used to have things called a goal party, and when we hit our monthly goal, we would do a big party for the employees. And I told her, I said, I don't want to call it a goal party. And I told her, I said, I want to have it at the Log Jam. So I told her to contact the powers that be at the restaurant, and let's get together with them. And we can set something up. And I know there's a lot of people in the quarry that they miss my husband because he was out there all the time. And I know they would like to see him. And I want it to be a surprise to my husband, so I'm not saying it. We aren't saying anything to him. We'll just go there under the auspice of, going. Well, the family will go and have dinner and celebrate, and then we'll go in the back room and everyone will be there. So these here, you're going to have to excuse the shine because these are shiny. These are vintage Christmas touches by Design Works, and these are very old. And I thought I would use one of these sweet little stickers. And maybe I will use the piece one. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. They're supposed to be self-sticking. They do have a little bit of sticky on them, but we need a little bit more on here. goodness gracious, look at that. Well, that I'm taking off. I think I'm going to need to go, oh, sorry about that. I'm going to need to go wash my hands because everything is coming off between the glue and everything else. So I will be right back and we will get this party started again. Okay, my hands are clean and I put this on with tape, all right? So I have that one there, the cute little mouse. And then this here, we're gonna put this cute little guy right over around here. I think he will be just fine there. And I've been watching other gals make their fun Christmas journals and ephemera, and it's just nice to see what other people are doing and the digital kits that they are doing and using. It's just such a nice time of year. This one, I'm going to put this one, I think, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. I just thought these would be cute in there. And these are still quite sticky, but I'm adding a little tiny bit of tape to these. There. So we have that one, this one, and then on the back, this is going to be rather simple. I'm going to add this cute little one here, and I'm going to put that bow right there, and then maybe I'll move this up. And then maybe I'll put, like this, wishing you the blessings of Christmas. I'll put this right here. Yeah, so that was my day today. I went up to my girlfriend's shop just north of me. She has like an Adirondack style home decor shop, and she also has beautiful jewelry in there. So I went up there. I took hubby up and we got Jenny a really pretty pair of earrings. And then tomorrow, the church that I grew up in, that I attended, I didn't actually grow up in a church, that I attended when I was growing up all through high school, down in my hometown. They're having their big Christmas bazaar. So hubby and I are going to go down to that. One of our accounting gals, that works for us, she's a member of the church, and she's very involved. So she's getting things set up today. So we'll go down see Nancy, and then here's the back. So I think this will be a cute little flip. This can go into a pocket, okay? I'm not going to do anything to the inside yet because I'm not quite sure what I want to do. So I'll set that aside. Yeah, so we'll go to the bazaar tomorrow, and that's from 9 to 3. Here's the book. Let's bring this back. And probably end up going back to Hobby Lobby. I think my daughter-in-law is going to ride down with us, so we'll go to Hobby Lobby. Yeah, and it'll be a nice day. Then I'm going to come home and clean the house. Okay, so I have this cute little pocket here. And I think I'm going to put, I don't know whether to put, I think I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to, and then that way, if they want to put a photo on here, I have to be mindful of photos. And I think I'm just going to add this Santa up here. So she could put a photo on this page, and then she could journal on this page here. Because I want to leave, I know she wants to put photos in here. And I don't want to, I have to be, like I said, I have to be mindful of where she is going to put, where she could put photos. So I'd love to know if you're, in your community, your church, or if you belong to what do you call them? A town center, a senior center. If you have craft fairs and things like that for the community, I would love to know that. I'm going to put this little Santa. Let's see, where we're going to put him. I think I'll put him up in the corner. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to put this all the way down. I'm going to just tack it, because if you have a photo and if she wants to put it up a little bit higher, she can just tuck it underneath the Santa here. And then she'll be able to see, she can slide a photo right up in underneath that. So that's another thing that you can be mindful of when it does come to something like that. And I would like to get a little down here, because I think these are really cute. I could do another round, but I'm not going to do another round. I'd like to use one of these cute little things down here. But seeing that Santa is eating cookies, I'm wondering if there is one with a cup or a mug of hot cocoa. Let's see. I'm just kind of going through here. Let's see. Let's see, we got that. Sweater. We don't need a sweater. Oh, that's pretty too. There's the candy canes basket. Bells. I saw a mug somewhere in here. I could be mistaken. A jar of candy canes. That's more candy canes. I'm not seeing a mug or a cup of hot cocoa. Okay, that's all right. So I think 'tis the season. I like that one. I'd like to have it say something. I don't want any more candy canes. I don't really want that little bird. I think this might be it. I think I will use 'Tis the Season to Be Cozy. That's probably meant to wear with the sweater. Yeah, let's wear this with the sweater. It's probably meant to go with the sweater, but that's okay. I don't really want to put a sweater in her journal. Okay, all right, so those pages are done. And then over here, I have I know what I want to do there now. I want to take this off, but I don't know if it's going to. Ay, Barbie. I wanted to add this, and I'm not going to because this is ripping a little too much. I'm going to add that there. Okay. I'm going to add it down the road. So I have some, you can see there, but I'm not going to add it just yet. Maybe I will add it on this page here. All right, so this here, what's the next one? Okay, this here, I thought we would add again, I think these are good for photos. And I think I'm going to add, because I like these little mushrooms, I'm going to add this here. And I need to I need to score this. I'm running out of room here on my desk. I am running out of my room. All right, so I have this here, and I decided I'm going to put this on this page here because I think this will go much better with this than the other page. And as you can see, I had to take my little silver tip off of this art glitter glue. It's just so clogged. I just can't. I can't deal with it anymore. I don't know how others constantly get it to work. It just clogs up too much. No matter how much I clean it. It is just crazy. Okay. Okay, so we have this down here like that. And then I'm going to put this tag down inside here because I think that's perfect in there. Then I'm going to take this sweet little snowflake Santa and I'm going to put him right in the middle of this because I think I'm just going to put a little bit around the outside here. It's sticky, but I just want to add a little bit more to it. And then that way we have two cute little glittery snowflakes there. All right, so we have that. And then these I'm going to hold off on. That will be another day. And then here, again, this will be a nice place for a photo. We can do writing in there. I'll add another couple tags behind that. This here, on this page, this will be a nice writing page. I'm not going to do anything there yet, but this one here, I have these ruffles, and I think I'm going to put them on this page here, or I don't want to put them on this page. I'm going to put them on this page, and then she can still put a photo on here and tuck it underneath. So what I like to do with my ruffles is I like to put them, sew them to a little piece of paper. Then I can attach these here, the paper, to a really nice piece of double-sided tape that will stick. I don't always like to glue them down. So I have my sewn here, and I better get some more of this. And I'm going to put this right on the end here. And I do this two ways. This is my new way of doing these. Make sure I just keep it on this here. And I'll show you the other way, that because I like to add the ruffles, but I'm gonna cut this. Sorry, if the person that I annoy cutting this tape is watching, you're just gonna have to deal. What I like to do, I don't always, like I said, I don't always like to add my ribbon or my rickrack, whatever you call this. I don't know what you call these. To my pages. I don't like to sew. I sew them on, but if I have my, obviously, if I have my little thing in here, I can't sew it on. So by putting it on the paper here, I can just tape it on. And there it is. Abracadabra. And then I'm going to do, I made one for this side too. I'm going to do it right on this side as well. I hope I'm on camera. I hope I was on camera there. And if I wasn't, I really apologize. But you'll be able to see here. So again, I just stitched this. After I stitched the material, then I went and I sewed it on a piece of paper. And then I just cut the paper down. And then I can just add this right on like this. And for me, it's a little bit easier. And let's see, I guess I'll do it this way. And I want to make sure that these here are somewhat come together. And I think that's good. There. There. So see, for me, that was much easier than to try to stitch it on, sew it on. And then I can always come back with my scissors, cut this down a little tiny bit, or I could just put a fine piece of, run a fine bead of glue down there to hold that. And then the other way, these I'm going to wait, the other way I like to do it, and I will show you here, is I make one piece and I fold it in half, and then I stitch each piece onto this. Then you can take it and you just slide it right over your paper like that. So this is signature 1. And I do want to add a couple too. I want to put 2 on each signatures. So I think I will put this one. I don't know if I want to put it on towards the end here. Maybe I'll put it on the end one. I think that would be good. Okay, and then the other thing, I'm going to set this aside. You'll see here where I added up, you know, I have the Noel, the ribbon, okay? And this is just some old ribbon I bought at Joann Fabrics years and years ago. And then instead of gluing it down, I add these little tiny brads. And that makes it much easier too. So this is going to go on this side here. And then on this side, I will have the Noel coming in like this. All right. And then all I do here, I have my little brads here. These are these little tiny ones again. And I just get it lined up. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And I just poke a little hole right in through here. I add a little brad. These are so tiny. There we go. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Put another one here. And this is a nice way too. If you don't want to use glue and get all messy. These little tiny ones, these came from Michael's Crafts years ago. You might be able to find them there again. I don't know. I haven't been in Michael's in years. I was always able to find what I needed at Hobby Lobby. And Michael's got very expensive. And they hardly ever have any sales. And I don't buy enough there to use their coupons or their rewards. I guess they're called rewards. And I really don't like having to buy so much of certain things or crafting just, you know, to get a reward, a $5 reward. It's not worth it to me. So some girls might think that this is more, you know, more steps to it by doing the paper, but I just kind of like it. Because you can just slip it right over, ouch, slip it right over your page, the end of your page, and you don't have to worry about This way. Noel, Noel, there we go. Just like this. And you can just slip it right over your page like this, and you can glue it down. All right, and again, I'm going to use my tape because this is very strong. And this will hold it just fine. I like these little ruffle type things, but boy, I really don't like making them. I mean, I don't mind. It's just time consuming, but I guess that's what makes the that's what makes the book special, right? And then you just slide it on over like this, and you have your, I'm going to come down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yep. And I think that's just a super easy way of doing this. Some may disagree, but I think it's a great way to add your ruffles. So that is it. That's all we're going to do today. I think I've taken up enough of your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. So we did the little front cover here, and then we did the pocket right here. We added the Santa. We did a pocket over here with this tag. We added this set of ruffles here, and then skipped over, and then we added this set of ruffles. So that is it for today, my friends. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up. If you do, that helps get my video out for others to see. I'm not sure, you know, forget what you call it, but it's not an algorithm, but it's, oh, I can't think what it is, but it helps get my video out there for in the mix with other Christmas journals and such. So with that all being said, I want to thank you again, and I will see you, I think, we're going on to part 4 or 5. We'll just keep working away and hopefully I'll come up with some more new ideas, and we will just have a play. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.